Welcome to the Swamp, the giant that the head ball coach awakened, one that thrived in urban renewal, and now one where only the Gators get out alive. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Gators will boot it away to start the game. He'll bring it out. It's Bland. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Gamecocks offense will get the first swing of the game. And this guy is a big-time star. Just an electricity follows him onto the field.
He's a workhorse, too, Reese. This is a definition of a bell cow running back. He can carry the load for his offense and put his football team on his back.
This time, they were able to keep him in check and stop him short of that first down.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
He's stuffed after picking up one to the 23. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Now they'll run the draw. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Gamecocks will punt it away on 4th down. He'll try to really get into this one. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. He gets a block. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. So the Florida Gators offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. You know, yards figure to be hard to come by through the air, but some quarterbacks, Jesse, just love to go at the star corner.
Yeah, and this guy's got confidence. He's not afraid to go at anybody, but he better be careful because this cornerback is one of the best in the nation.
One of the best, no doubt. I think they will trust him on defense to make plays. So you got to make a decision. Is my guy good enough to beat him on the outside? I am fascinated by this matchup.
And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but is not able to get to the first down marker. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He's going to take off. At the 35, he's loose. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Floating away. Throws to the tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's got... He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gator!
What an example of this quarterback just putting his offense on his back. Drop back, wanted to throw the ball downfield, nobody open, no problem. Extend the play, buy himself some time, and then take off with his legs to score that touchdown.
Let's see what he can do with the return. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out. Going to take a shot at this DB. Makes the grab on the right. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw, it's Kane. Finds the tight end. Trucks through the defender.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit too for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. And the Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Got room on the return. The 30. He's at the 10. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Florida. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. Coming out with it, it's Bland. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. The give from the gun. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He'll try to pop the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Looking for a man. It's Kane. Got his man downfield. And he's running in the open. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. The corners are walked up tight. The give to the tailback.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Slings it downfield. Had the pick in his hands and couldn't hang on, and you just won't see that from him very often. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. What a snag by the defense.
This quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on 3rd down when the defense is expecting it, like you saw right there. They were ready, had a really good coverage call to get the INT.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And that's a real... Impressive runs. 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. They'll try to get it through the air. They're bringing heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. The completion well past the sticks. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to find his man on 1st down. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats.
Florida, 14. South Carolina, 0.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Feeling some heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And it's loose. How in the world did the offense retain possession? And the Gators are on the move. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
Fires to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He's going to run it. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play. The Gators will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your... your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the defense.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Out of the gun, the give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Well, the most insightful analysis I can come up with on that one is that didn't work. Back to the drawing board to see if there's something that works a little better soon.
Or if I can quote the great Reese Davis, that was very ungood. Not a productive first down play.
The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Kane. Fires to the middle. Got his man. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Pressure coming. Buying some time. Across the 25, he's got room. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. He'll keep it himself. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Coming after it. And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. The official says no good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. He makes the connection. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. They'll try the run. Giving him his pads. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He's going to pass. Getting some heat. Got his man on the right.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball a wide receiver. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
Good timing on the quick out. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield.
Well, the defense just needs something positive to happen. They're trailing in this game. A turnover would be massive for momentum right now, and a nice effort defensively, getting a hand on the ball, knocking it down. Throws to the wideout. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. The Gators racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw it again. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion. And he missed it. No good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Running out of time here in the 1st half, and they do have a chance to make this a 1-possession game. And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this run. They're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores.
And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Now on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. It's complete on the right side. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. To the air, it's Kane. They're trying to get to it. It's complete. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the 1st down. And the Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. And and the rush will get to him at the 25.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the third sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
He wants to throw here on second down. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash.
Is good.
Hard, it's good. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer.
3.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Fires left. He makes the catch. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Comes out throwing on first down. Lofts one high and deep. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Gainesville. What a fine college football game we've got.
The Gamecocks will kick it away to start the second half. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. He's looking to throw it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half. And here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Gator! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Well, we know this offense can score points in a variety of ways. You saw it in the first half, and here we go in the second half. They're explosive. They've got playmakers all over the field, and they waste no time putting up another touchdown.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, it's...
And here's the third interception of the night. Touchdown, Florida! What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he did. The pick six.
Man, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I show you, I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play, but defense, great job making the interception, and you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
Got the quick completion. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Didn't find much running room on first down. 2nd and 8 from their own 27. They'll run play action. Finds his tight end.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
To the air, it's Kane. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He'll pull it down. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. And the Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Paul. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers.
He lofts one down the sideline. He caught it. Touchdown, Gators! And the beatdown has ensued.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Sam Houston was able to come away with the victory, but it was not the type of dominant win we've seen in Huntsville over the years. It's a win, but it honestly lacked any real style points. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams.
Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Afterburners coming. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Gamecocks! That was just as simple as playing catch in warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field, throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter, and I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. You saw a great example of it right there.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Bully ball on third and short. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. And the Gators will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. He hurls one deep down the left side. Touchdown, Florida! And the stomping... This is what an elite team does. They know they're better, they go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.